Wingy Boxing IFL TV in association with MTK Global. Walking down the hallway, who do I see? Big man. What's going on? I'm here with Big John Fury. How you feeling, John?
Hello everybody, I'm back. As you can see, you can only see me on fight nights when my own kids fight, basically, because I don't go out that much. Yeah, sensational performance, explosive kid, 27-year-old, plenty of life in him. No one's ever stopped him like that. You know, he's been in with all the top prospects in the UK. 18-0, 14-0, all prospects, and no one's ever stopped him like that. So that was a statement, that, believe it or not, from a 19-year-old kid with so little amateur experience behind him.
How do you feel he's going to handle the pressure? Because even though it might not be to him, it is a lot of pressure, isn't it? The Fury family, the fighting family, brother Tyson Fury. Has he got a cool head, you know, when it comes to the pressure?
He's probably got the coolest head of all of them, to be honest with you. But, you know, you just got to look at Tyson. Whatever Tyson has handled it like, he'll do the same. You know, he's a level-headed kid. He's a nice kid. He's not going to get big-headed. He's got the wrong dad to get big-headed like that. Keep his feet firm on the floor and just look to the future and use these as learning fights as to what they are. And, you know, who knows where he can go? But you know what? He'll handle it. You know, we'll look at him on his pro debut. Big show, big televised show. Never put a foot wrong. You know, and that's what we do. We're Furies. We're fighting men.
He went out quite. Sorry, carry on.
Fighting people, that's what they do. He's well experienced in that field, keeping calm and all that, I mean.
He went out quite aggressive early on, but then he got the stoppage. Do you think that's a lot of pent-up anger, frustration? Like
He's had a bad week. If I could say, he's had the worst preparation for this week.
Oh, really? Why's that?
Well, things have just been, opponents have got cancelled. He's lost half a stone. He's tried to put half a stone back on, all within 48 hours. You know, his head's been mashed completely. One time he's fighting, the next he's not fighting, there's no opponent, looking around here, there and everywhere. And frustration is an understatement. You know, it's even got me down this week here, to be honest with you. But there you are, we've come through it again. Not for my sake, because I'm only bothered about preparation, because these are young kids and they've got to be nurtured through. They don't want their head mashing, do they, before a fight? And that's what he's had. He's had a bad week, you know, but he's come through it, and that shows he can handle pressure, any kind of pressure, at any place, at any time.
Now, John, I know you're a straight talker. I can ask you this question. So, with the ESPN deal that Tyson Fury signed, my concern as a fan is, are we going to see the Wilder rematch? Because we want that rematch.
Let me tell you this.
Right.
There's only one reason Tyson's still boxing, and one of them is John T. Wilder, which is, I'm not so bothered about him because he's already beat him. He's beat him out of sight in the worst possible condition he could ever be in. AJ, this is what we're looking at. ESPN can do as they want with him, and this is only my opinion, but the only reason Tyson's boxing is to get to those two, because he knows he can beat them and beat them easy. But whether the politics in the sport will get him there, I don't know, but that's what's in his head, even if you don't say no. But that's only my opinion, nobody else's.
Yeah,
I'm not very far wrong.
What do you feel about the Miller fight for Joshua? How do you think that's going to play out?
Joshua, stop Miller.
Simple as that?
Stop Miller, simple as that, yeah. You know, there's no way you can stand in front of Anthony Joshua. If you ain't a mover or you've not got natural ability, you get stopped. He'll put up a fight, Miller, for as long as it lasts.
Yeah.
Well, I only see one winner, AJ.
I've just got to ask you this question. So, Eddie Hearn said that when Tyson Fury fights opponents that aren't up to his level, he sometimes doesn't look that entertaining, I guess is a way of putting it. What do you feel about that type of comment? Do you understand what he's saying? Like,
yeah, I do. Yeah. Because at the end of the day, it's like if you're used to driving a Bentley up and down, then you're going to drive a Ford Escort. You can't really get up to motivate yourself to drive a Ford Escort, can you? But this is the fight game. Only the best fighters get the best out of each other, and this is what level he's at now. Tyson, he's at the best level, the highest level he can be, and anything less ain't good enough for him in his head.
And how are you, John? How's things with you?
Listen, I'm all right. I just go with the flow. You know, struggling at the minute with politics again in my life, but there you go. It's never going to be anything different. I've always had it, but I'm just waiting now to see if I can get to see my son fight live ever again. You know, and I'm doubtful if it can ever happen. But listen, if it don't, it don't. All I want to do is keep winning and stay safe.
John, Big John, thank you for speaking to Wingy Boxing IFL TV. I know you've got things to do. I will let you crack on.
Wingy, let me just tell you, you're one good interviewer, mate.
Appreciate that, brother.
And stop giving Wingy stick, because he's a good lad.
Appreciate that, man.
Hey,
enough
big
respect,
up to all
brother.
the gym. Thanks to Ricky Hatton, done a marvellous job. Mick, Blaine and all that. It's been an hectic week down here in Leicester, but listen, thank you very much, guys, and I apologise for my behaviour down the week.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.